Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So very excited for this one. I've been waiting to do this one for about 3 weeks now. It is based on Thailand Beauty. So when I went to Thailand a couple of years ago for the second time, I decided to grab some beauty products to try out, test. I've got some skincare, a little bit of makeup, quite a few things to actually share. If I can lift this without making anything fall off. Here we are, so quite a bit. And I thought I would chuck in something that I got a couple of weeks back now, which was Pop-Tarts. It's an American thing. I thought I'd just chuck in a little food trying out thing in today's video. And basically this is a split one, so it's like half and half, kind of like when we get like a half and half pizza. And it is sugar cookie and brownie batter. Never ever had them before. Doesn't look as appealing as what I thought, but we're gonna give it a go. So see how it is. Might taste better than it looks. So let's not judge a book by its cover so far. It did suggest you can warm them up, which I think would be so much better to warm up. So I'm going to try this before we start the video. And yeah, all right, I'm going to try like the brownie half first. Kind of drier than what I would have expected. Once you get the flavour, it's actually not too bad. Not too bad. My best friend's brother said they are quite sweet, but this really doesn't taste overly sweet to me, which it really sounds like it, but... Anyway, we are going to try the sugar cookie half. Oh God. The outside itself is not like the best opposed to the inside. You can't really taste anything. I'm just going to try it again. I definitely prefer the brownie side, but honestly, like, they're not as amazing as what I thought they would be. But it's alright. Anyway. There's a little Pop-Tart trying out me. I'm going to finish this and then jump into the video. Alright, we're going to jump into it now. Oh my God, it leaves your mouth quite dry. Okay, so starting with 2 coconut products that are on the outside of the little basket I showed you before. So these are both coconut. As you can see, they've got like little Thailand writing on them. Find it so cool. So this is the coconut milk lotion. This smells really nice. And with their type of fruity type smells like coconut, mango, like mango steam, which is like a new fruit that I came across when I was over there. The products literally smell exactly like, it just literally sounds like they've kind of grinded all like the fruits down and shoved it in a product. That's how like exact the smell kind of smells like. But moving on, so this moisturizer here actually is a really good moisturizer. I bought this for my nonna. She's used the whole thing. She really liked it. Quite nourishing and smooth and just smells freaking amazing like coconut. And this, oh my God, I think I paid like $3 for this thing. So it's very affordable in Thailand. But I'm interested to, because like Thailand's obviously a place that I always said I would always go back to. I just really genuinely enjoy it no matter how many times. I've only been there twice, but I really like their products, so I wouldn't mind always buying products while I'm over there. And also, like, they are affordable. But another thing is apparently Thailand, I've heard like the end of last year has kind of gotten a little bit more expensive. So I'm interested to see how much more expensive. If anyone has smelt the Latan coconut scented sunscreen, it pretty much smells exactly the same as this lotion. And next we have this coconut hands and nail cream. These two, I got this at like some little market on the side of the road. This I got inside like one of those type of, I think it was like a chemist or like actual store type shop. But this smells really strong coconut. Like I smelled it like once before in my life, because normally like that's what I'm trying to say with the Thailand products, they smell literally exactly like they've just, like with this, like they've smashed open a coconut and you're sniffing it. Like that's kind of what it smells like. Whereas like a lot of stuff that I find that we get over here is that you can say, oh, it's got a little bit of a coconut smell, but these smell like genuine coconut scents. I keep going about the smells, but like I'm really intrigued at how strong and like similar they are to the actual thing itself. But This is a very strong coconut smell, but again, really good hand cream. I am going to just try like dive through it a little bit quicker as I can. That did not make sense, as I can. But this was really cool. For those who know me, I love Disney. And so you wouldn't believe where I actually found this. I've got a couple of Disney products. This particular one I actually got in 7-Eleven. What the hell is wrong with like our 7-Elevens? Like, why the hell can't we have like Disney stuff? All right, so I loved how it looks like a storybook. So cool. And this is what it is here. Now, to be honest with you, I haven't necessarily tried this out very well. But you open one end and it's literally like the lipstick. And let me like swatch it. I'm nice and pale today, so. It
really just feels like old times again, so I think.
Doesn't look too bad.
I'm hoping he's feeling the same way about it.
Interesting. I'm going to try and wear some corals and reds and like orange lipsticks because I never do because I just don't know if it suits me, but we're going to give it a go. And then we've got this little matte lip at the base, which is more like definitely like an orange coral. But like for the pigment for something that's like a Disney thing that's chucked into Thailand 7-Eleven, I mean, hello. Well, can we like step it up a bit here? All right, so next up we have like a shaving cream, which is this one, really handy in Thailand. I never really tried getting waxing over there. I was a little bit nervous too, so I kind of did my own hair removal. Got these for literally, it says like $2 there, like they call it, I don't know, what is it, baht over there? 2 baht. I don't know how you even pronounce that. But this was just like in like some chemist or something like that. And they were so cheap. And yeah, they actually worked all right. They weren't too bad. So if you're over in Thailand and you want a quick little like shaving cream. Next up, we have an ink highlighter by Peripura. That is actually the big makeup store that I kind of say would be like Thailand's Sephora in a way. And that was in Bangkok though. And that was when we went for the second time. We stayed there for a couple of nights first off. But look at the packaging. What the freaking hell? I've never actually worn this highlighter personally, but I'll tell you what, after this video, I should just do it. It's so pretty. Look at this. It's like the effect on it. But it's a weird look. Their highlighter is literally like a lipstick applicator. Anyway, we're gonna... So it looks like this. So when you kind of move it around, you get that reflection of like that green through it. But holy mother, you definitely have to pat this down with like a beauty blender or something for sure. But I honestly thought this was so cool. And they had like a little fridge thing there that had like all little lipsticks in it. And you could buy like the fridge, which was like the packaging. And then it had like mini lip balms and gloss. And I was like, you know what? If I ever go back to Thailand, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't really like Bangkok as much as I love Phuket. But for the makeup store and for like the things like Safari World, I definitely like go back there. And I should, if I ever do, I'm gonna go to that store and get a few different things just to try out and do a video. I mean, why not? Okay, so next up we have 2 hand creams. These hand creams I got within, like, it was really weird. I felt like I was walking into some goddamn palace to begin with. Like, I was just walking down the street, I looked and I could see these little things in the window. I walked in, I went up these stairs and it was like all white tile. And there wasn't much in there, just a couple of shelves with like some products and that, and like rugs I think they were selling. And I was like, where am I? Like, it was just nuts. Like, it's really cool doing this video because I'm just thinking about all the things, like the shops I went in and what everything looked like. And it's really cool to just share with you guys. But anyway, I found these and that is where I got these from. Now I've got a mango hand cream and I have the mangosteen hand cream. So if anyone doesn't know what a mangosteen is, which I never knew, it is actually this little fruit there. Kind of reminds me of like a lychee, but it's got a little bit more. It's not just a ball. It's kind of in the shape of like a flower pretty much. But wow, like they were nice. They were sweet and really refreshing in Thailand because of the hot weather. And one thing I can say is they do sell quite a few hand creams no matter where you are in Thailand, but they're actually really good. Like really freaking nourishing and they smell so good. And again with these ones, they're in like some foil type packaging. So even just holding them out, they feel so nice and like cool and chilled and like cold. Whereas if I hold this one, it's not as cold. So I think this packaging definitely helps, which I think would be handy if you are traveling to hot destinations because it will kind of keep your hand cream a little bit cooler. Out of the 2, my favorite would be the mango one, but I'm just going to show you exactly, like as I was saying earlier about the smells being so identical to the actual thing itself. Mangosteens are white. This is like a white, and then orange for mangoes, orange hand cream, which like, I don't know, I've never personally like in Australia come across, and I've got so many hand creams, never come across one that was kind of the same color as like the fruit or scent that it was describing. I found that really cool. And I remember like I was playing a joke with Shane and I was like, I feel like they've literally got a mango and just smashed it into this like cream formula. But I mean, who really knows in Thailand? But no joke, it is so smooth and it's fast absorbing as well. So, and it's not greasy or anything like that. So, oh my god, it's just like, it smells like like mango sorbet or something. And then this, and this, it actually smells like something I've smelled in Australia before. I don't know whether it was a fragrance or some type of freaking gelato or something, but it's kind of got like a bit of an orange hint to it. But anyway, they're really nice, guys. Like genuinely, if you're in Thailand and you see these hand creams, and because it is hot over there, you want to keep nice and hydrated, definitely give them a go. Mango steams, it reminds me of a little story when I was in Thailand, and obviously since this is like based on Thailand, I thought I'd share it. So with the mango steams, we were walking past like a little fruit cart at night time. I think it was after we'd had dinner. We just wanted some fruit, something to eat along the way. It's very humid over there. Anyway, we got a kilo of these mango steams, and we literally, no joke, it was like 4 baht. We paid like next to nothing for them. And we saw this elderly woman sitting on the side, and some man, don't know whether it was her partner or whatever, but they seem to have been rather homeless or just obviously not really in a very good situation with money. So however, Shane and I, I've just smudged this all over my hand. Shane and I decided to go over to the lady and see what we could do for her. And I said, would you like some fruit? And she just had this big smile, couldn't really talk English, but put her hands out, and it was the most beautiful thing to see. So as she put her hands out and we were giving her all of this like fruit, she was just like this, like in a way like saying thank you, and it was so beautiful. And as we're walking off, I kind of turned just to look back, and she was like to the man, she's like like this, like with the fruit in her hand, showing him, and just over something so small and something just, you know, of someone walking past and being a little bit generous and considerate of somebody else, the happiness that they felt, like that was so good. And after that day, like if we saw someone, we just gave them a little bit of coin, or like a kid, whatever, like if we could help, we can, like we did, you know. And honestly, like it just makes you think, like with, you know, we're on a holiday that we've paid for that we thought was cheap, but these people are getting happy over someone just sharing some fruit. Like honestly, guys, you just got to enjoy the little things in life and be so appreciative and grateful of what you've got in your life, because I mean, that lady had it so much worse. But anyway, we're going to move forward and again dive into some other things. So here we've got another one in there down the bottom. We've got some face masks. We've got a coffee facial scrub, and we've also got the coconut facial mask. So it's here. Again, they smell exactly the same. I've only used, I think, the coffee and the coconut one actually, but it literally smells like a brewed latte. Really good. I can't believe how well they get the smells. I still can't get over it. And again, just coconut. The coconut is very cooling, very nourishing and hydrating for your face. But again, speaking of Thailand products, they're really good. Honestly, like every product that I bought, I don't think there's one that I actually didn't like. So definitely when you're over there, don't worry about taking beauty products. They're so cheap. I think in Australian dollars, I probably paid like $3 for these. If it was in Australia, we'd be paying like $15, $20 or so. So again, really, really affordable. Next up, I have this cute. You can actually get this in Australia, guys, but I never saw it before till I was in Thailand. But this is the little baby Vaseline, just in cocoa butter. And I really liked this. It smells nice. It's really small and handy just to have in your pocket if you're not carrying a bag in Thailand, or if you are simply just wanting something, a small little like essential. This was nice because obviously it's very hot, so it just keeps my lips hydrated, and I didn't really wear makeup over there, so this was a good way to keep my lips nice and moist and help them from being cracked from the heat. And I just got this in like a little chemist. This was more expensive though, like this was like $7. All right, so next up we have this coconut lip balm. I really liked this. This was one of the main ones along with the Vaseline lip balm that I carried around with me in Thailand. And this is called the Tropicana Lip Balm in Coconut. It smells literally like the coconut water that you walk around with in the big ass coconuts that they have. It literally smells like that. Again, very strong, like the bronzed looking hand cream that I showed you before. This little one I picked up, it just was really cute, and it kind of came with a mini blush that was literally this big. It was pink and in the shape of a flower. Again, 7-Eleven. Like 7-Eleven had some really good, like, cool makeup, and I was like, honestly, I just don't know why like we don't do anything like that. But anyway, this is just like a clear lip balm, but it's very smooth. And look at this, guys. This is the magic of it all. You put it on and it brings the pink out of your lips. How good is that? I thought that was so, so, so cool. And again, for those who like a little bit of a tint, like this was really good. 7-Eleven, and that Tropicana coconut lip balm I just got from the market on the side of the road. Next up, I have a palette here. This is called Makeup Studio, and I found like I've never seen, so I'm going to take it like a Thailand brand, but I could be like wrong. Savannah Colors. So that is what it is there. So I just call that like the main Thailand brand. But anyway, this is a little bit broken, so I won't flick it too much. But this is the eyeshadow palette. But can I tell you one thing? Like normally, like I'm not someone to buy fake makeup. Like for example, fake things like MAC and, you know, brands that we know of. I would normally never buy knockoffs. But Savannah Colors was kind of like something that they had that was their own, and really liked their eyeshadows. Like holy crap, for what you're paying. Like this eyeshadow palette, I think I paid like Australian, I probably paid like $8 for it, and the pigment is crazy. If anyone that knows me has seen me do like kind of, I call it the sunset eye. Well, with those sunset eyes, I literally use the orange and red matte colors there, and then I use the orange like glitter pressed pigment, and that's how I get those really like orange red eyes that I get a lot of comments on it when I wear it. Absolutely love it. And that's from this palette, lasts all day. So honestly, the Savannah Colors in Thailand is amazing if you want to get some cheap affordable makeup that's actually gonna give you some payoff. Let's see what we have next. All right, so I just have another one of these Winnie the Pooh ones. I'm not going to bring it out, but this is just in a pink shade here, and a little storybook. I keep the packaging because I think that's so sweet, so unique, and I've never seen anything like that, especially Disney-wise. Next up, okay, I'll bring out these two. These I actually got within an actual shopping center. They are actual Disney makeup editions, and I got a lipstick, which was the Ariel one, and it is called Elegant Athena, and this was by Cute Press is the brand, and it was such a sweet little store. We've got a store here, kind of like one of those like Asian ones, and they do like these type of products. But anyway, look, absolutely so sweet, the packaging, and the pigment was quite good. Like, look at this lipstick. I'll put it here.
I'm glad that you didn't wash it.
Look at that. It is so smooth and so pigmented. So the next one here that we have is an eyeshadow. And it is Belle, but it's actually, God, what's her name from Harry Potter? Hermione, bloody Emma. Oh, fuck, what is it? It doesn't matter. I forget her name, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about. This is called Moonlight, and they just, yeah, had this Disney range. I wish I kept the little bag that I got with these purchases, like a little beautiful, sweet little lilac bag, and it said Cute Press. This is the packaging. I mean, my God, it came through Thailand at some points. Look, beautiful, like just everyday kind of brownie bronze color, and I'll just show you. Hold on, I'll just build it up a little bit. This is quite light. It looks darker in here, but it's actually, fuck, it's actually a really light one, but look how pretty that is. Now they do have a website. It is www.cutepress.com for these if you want to check like that type of range out. It's a little bit different. I don't know where they ship to though, so that's hopefully Australia's on there. Okay, so next we have my last little one that was kind of like the other two I showed earlier. This is the Tamarino facial scrub. So it is some form of nut, which I thought was different. I've never tried a nut facial scrub, but yeah, I have used the coffee one. But this kind of smells like, doesn't smell like a nut. I can't open this right now, guys, and I do not want to explode it all over the dining table. But it doesn't smell as strong. It's got kind of got like a little bit of like a lemony scent in a way. But yeah, that's just another one for you to have a look at. Oh yeah, and I got two face masks right here. I've got a coconut one, which I've done a review and like, not really review, but kind of shown you one of my beauty pick videos. This I just got in like a chemist. And then I got this. Now, I can't remember where I got the Winnie the Pooh one. I have a feeling I could have got it from 7-Eleven again. I think I actually did get it from 7-Eleven in Bangkok. But, oh my goodness. It is the cutest facial packaging I've ever seen. And this one is a pore refining mask. And this, I think I paid, oh my god, like $1. It was dirt cheap, like 10 baht or something. Okay, next up I have 2 palettes to share with you. This is another Savannah Colors one and Makeup Studio in Sweet Pink. Such cute packaging as well, my freaking god. Now this I haven't really tried out too much, I must be honest. I've used a couple of the pinks at the top, but the rest I haven't really played around with. So again, I might do like a Thailand video based on that. Pay about $10 for this one. But yeah, again, like I'll swatch some for you actually. All right, we'll do this one. We'll do like a dark one. We'll do like this purple one, and I'll just swatch one more for you guys. Maybe this like deep pink. Can you see? Can you see? Put it up this way a little bit. There's all the colors for you guys. Honestly, for what you're paying in Thailand. So this one, along with the black one that I showed you earlier, they were from some lady that was on the side of some street, and she looked more African to me, but she was really nice and helped me pick some palettes. And then the last one I'm going to share with you from that lady was this palette, which is a knockoff of the Natasha Denova one, but far freaking the pigment, guys, and the colors. Now, as I said, I normally don't buy knockoffs, but I just liked the colors in here and it's a bit different to what I had. That was the only reason I got it. But speak for itself. Look at this. I will do a couple of swatches because I already know what colors I'm diving into. I'm going to do a hot pink. All right, hot pink. I'm going to do the purple. And I'm going to do the blue. That blue, my sweet lord. All right, check it, guys. Check it out. There's your swatches. Go away. There you go. But yeah, that was really nice. I paid about $8 for that one. Okay, so I have 2 more products to share. All right, this one, I really love this eyeshadow palette. Like, I've actually worn it a fair bit. It is the Dal Dal Factory, obviously some form of sweet brand. And it's the Peri Pera one, which is the store that I said about the Bangkok one with that highlighter earlier. But oh my god, it is stunning. I'm actually going to put the flash on because you can't see how good it actually is. And here they are. Oh my goodness. Use your fingers when applying this one if you can ever get your hands on it, but I'm telling you, they are really cool eyeshadows. Just speaking of that store, that Peri Pera one, I felt so uncomfortable shopping in there though. Obviously, like the Thailand people, they can't speak the best of English, which obviously is understandable. They are from a different place. But I remember there was a few of like the workers there, and they kept kind of like following me and like looking at me and then saying stuff, and I thought they were judging the goddamn hell out of me. And I was like, felt really uncomfortable, to be honest. But then I also kind of think I had like bright purple hair when I went there, so maybe they were just looking at that and finding it like different and interesting, because no one really colors their hair much over there in Thailand. So I thought maybe it's like something different, but oh my god, that just really put me off. And lastly, we have a little one here, which is a highlighter by Abdo. It's a baked highlighter. I picked this up actually the first time on my first trip to Thailand, and we went to the night market, and I just saw this and I just picked it up, and I thought it'd be nice, like in Thailand I wasn't wearing makeup, but just for a bit of a glow during the day. But look, like that's very strong for when you just firstly pick up like a highlighter, but when you actually kind of rub it in and put it down, hold on, I'll see if I can show you properly. I don't know if you can see it properly there. I'll flick the camera. So it's actually really, really pretty. Anyway, that is my Thailand video that I was able to share with you guys from things that I personally bought over there. Hope you liked it. If you are ever going on a trip to Thailand or you've been before, you may already know, but for those who don't, definitely give it a go. Buy a few of their little beauty things. They're not expensive at all. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed maybe a little bit of storytelling that I said. And yeah, I was really excited for this video. So now it's done. I'm excited to have you guys see it. And thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. See you.